Hello and welcome students. In today's class, I'll be discussing about how to solve the Punnett square. In my previous videos, I already told you about F1 and F2 generations. Now, how we conclude the ratios of phenotype and genotype in F2 generation of both monohybrid and dihybrid cross, that we are going to learn today. So let's take up monohybrid cross. As I said, monohybrid cross means we take only one character into consideration. In this, suppose the tall plant is crossed with a dwarf plant. In the F1 generation, all the plants will be tall. That is law of dominance. We get this ratio. But when we are solving F2 generation, we will be solving it in this way. That is by making the Punnett square. And what do we get? We cross capital T with T. We cross capital T with small t, capital T with small t, and finally small t with small t. How did I get capital T, small t and capital T, small t? Because in F1 generation, what we cross is the progeny obtained from the original parent. The progeny all were dominant. So here the ratio comes as tall, 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 and this is dwarf. So the ratio comes as 3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio. That means externally how they look or how they appear. But if we see the genotype, that is the genetic makeover, then the ratio will come as 1:2:1. That means one pure tall, one pure dwarf, and two which have a combination of both the parents, the tall and the dwarf. Same way, we are going to see now the dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross, we will take up two characters, a tall plant with a round seed, which is crossed with a dwarf plant with a wrinkled seed. So in F1 generation, same way we will get all tall plants with round seed. We will get this ratio, that is capital T, small t, capital R and small r. This we will get in F1 generation. In F1 generation, it will be a cross between two parents having two characters, both dominant here and both recessive here. Now we will see how we are going to solve the dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross, the solution is a little lengthy as compared to that of monohybrid. So, dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross, we will get capital T, then capital R, these are the gametes. We will get small t, capital R, then we will get, I am rubbing this part out so that it becomes clear. Then we will get capital T, small r, and we will also get small t, small r. That means we get all four combinations. This is what was obtained in F1 generation. In F1 generation, all were tall and round. Now, when we are solving it, again we take the same type of the gametes. That is, same thing, what has been done on the top, you will draw or write the same thing here. Now, in this case, when we are doing capital T, capital R, what do we get? We get capital T, capital T, capital R, here T, T, R, then T, T, R, here T, R. There is nothing that you have to learn here. Only make the gametes proper and cross it properly, for which there is no need of any rote learning. You just have to understand how it is solved and it will be done. So this is how we get the ratio in F2 generation. So here again, capital T, then capital R, capital T, small t, capital R, small r, again capital T, small r, capital T, small r, capital T, then small t, capital R, small r, T, R, then T, R, and here T, R. Now, if you look here, you will see I have written all the offsprings or the progeny of F1 generation just by crossing from the gametes of one and the other. Because in F2 generation always there is a self cross. That means we don't take any characters from outside. We take the characters or the offsprings of the same group, that is from F1. Now, if we count here, what do we get? We will just see how many capital T and capital R are there. Capital T, capital R, we cancel it. Here, capital T, capital R, we are not going to do. Just we will take any capital R and this is pure. And we don't get any other capital T and capital R anywhere else. But we get one small t and small r here. But when we look at these, what do we find? Tall and round, tall and round, tall and round, tall and round, dwarf and round, tall and round, dwarf and round, tall and round, tall and round, tall and wrinkled, tall and wrinkled, tall and round, dwarf and round, tall and wrinkled. So the remaining of these are all recombinants, that is, they have characters of both the parents. This is the pure character which they inherited from the original parent. But remaining, if we see, how many do we get? Tall and round, 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 tall and round. So this one we will cross out first. They are pure. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tall and this one 9. So the ratio comes as 9. Now we are going to see dwarf and round. This is dwarf and round, dwarf and round. Then again we have dwarf and round. So the ratio comes as 3. Then what is left? Left is tall and wrinkled. This I am putting a tick. Tall and wrinkled, tall and wrinkled. So here again the ratio comes as 3. Then The last one is pure dwarf and wrinkled. So the ratio is 9:3:3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio of F2 generation in dihybrid cross, where we have taken two characters into consideration. If you do it this way, you can solve all the questions that are asked from here. You don't have to learn any law, or you don't have to just rote learn it. You can easily do it by solving it in the Punnett square. Still, if you have doubt, you can write to me and I'll get back to you. If you like my video, do comment, like, share and subscribe.